Hello everyone. My name is I don't know because I in the moment I'm recording I still haven't quite sorted out in what channel to upload this video. But KPH30i Ultra. If you came to this video, you probably already know what these are, how good they are, and everything. I will jump right away with the problem and how kind of I fixed it because I don't want to bore you, but this video is probably going to be very long because in the afterwards, maybe that's how you say it, I will just talk freewheel about my experience. But I don't want to waste time because I'm very slow talking. Okay, the problem. Everybody knows these phones, so I will not repeat what you already know. Fantastic, just awesome. I will say more after the fix. Um, I have I had a very not a very I had a quite big problem with these headphones right away after the mod. Um, the driver is naked with the mod, and also after the clear release of these headphones, the latest kind of update of the mod is removing the back phone of the KPH, which had probably more more freeness to the sound, which may or not may be like something you like. But I guess it's like you can say that of literally everything. So that's not a big truth. My problem. I didn't fart. I was just like sleeping with my elbow. The problem. I'm 24 years old, and I have not been to many concerts in my life, live concerts, and I even not listen to many music in my life with in the beautiful zeros years of 21st century, and which probably saved my ears because the little headphones at 10 euros you could find in the supermarket were kind of like illegal destruction weapon, mass destruction weapon. Anyway, the point is, I think I have a normal hearing for my age, 24 years old. And you probably know that when you age, you tend to become deaf to higher frequencies. Humans like hear probably until the 20 kilohertz, 21 kilohertz, and um, when the older you get, the less your the less you hear in the higher frequencies. There is music. So no, not many people found this problem in the or I didn't find people talking a lot about this problem, but the naked drivers make some songs feel inaudible, unhearable, like being sanded in the ears. I don't know if it's translated good. Sanding when you spray sand at very high pressure, ripping everything off. If you do it to yourself, what? If you do it to yourself, you just like become um, a muscular system, especially with an album I casually found in the my library, and the CD. I ripped it. It's not rip it off, right? It's ripped it. I ripped it and listened to it, and I was like, ew. And just in the first song, the spoken parts, the sung parts, I guess, were just inaudible. Just not just the sibilance of the voice. It was like really a drill or being scented. It was like unhearable, and probably at this point, I think, especially because this was especially this album, I think they messed up something in the mastering or in the recording, because they probably master it using Beats. Oh, Beats got a V shape, right? So maybe not Beats, but I don't know. Still, wonderful. I found like a little easy fix, really, with the equalizer of Music app in the macOS, which was like reducing by 3 decibels the 16K bar, and the music became like harsh, sure, fatiguing, sure, but not like a drill, not like getting a sandstorm in your ear. But I don't like equalizing headphones, because if an headphone is like here, it can also be there. It's not a PC, a personal computer. It's not an oven. It's not a fridge. So I don't like to think that my headphone sound good only on that computer, on that program, on that app, and if I plug elsewhere, yeah, the problem come back again. So I wanted to find an hardware fix, and the hardware fix, I don't know, 8 minutes passed, so I still have wasted your time. But the hardware fix I found is technically very simple. I don't know why I didn't find anyone else doing it. You know the foam from the back? Well, guess what? Now it's in the interior, and you don't really need to. I'll show you. I don't know if you can see from there, but I'll show you. You just put it. Oh, sorry. You just put it in the. You just put it in the grado pads, you know, in the inside. That is the foam that was in the back of the headphone, so you don't have to buy anything. You just put in it, and then you take the pad and put it right back. Sorry, the microphone was there, so probably you did hear the thing. You miss me. My cameraman miss me. I have a very bad cameraman, sorry. It's his fault. Okay. So yeah, that was the fix. 10 minutes, and I could probably start a video with this picture and end it. But yeah, the fix works just like reducing 3 decibels on the 16K, because this phone probably reduce everything by 1, maybe 1 decibel. I guess especially higher frequencies, because they are like, maybe, I don't know, probably phone does more to higher frequencies, I guess, I don't know. But still, I get the same result without equalizing. It's still harsh, it's still fatiguing. You miss me again. So yeah, I get the same result without equalizing. That makes the headphone still sharp, sure, still fatiguing in some tracks, but that's not like being drilled in your ear. And I actually like the potential for an headphone to be like offensive, really offensive, because in some tracks the freeness, the liberty, the freedom, not the freeness, the freedom to be offensive makes like wonder, I don't know, that's something you say in English, makes jazz. If you listen to jazz on a free on an offensive headphone, it won't be offensive, but it will be like jazz, and that's it. I want to talk a little bit about money headphones, which are the Sennheiser HD598 Open, the Portapros, the Axipads, and the KPH30i Ultra Mega. Mine are Ultra Mega, not just Ultra. For a few years, since the moment I really thought, fuck, I need a good headphone, I had the Sennheiser HD598, which at the time felt like heaven, really heaven. I haven't. At the time, I didn't have felt music the way a good headphone let you feel, yeah. And and the 598 are good, very good. They're old, probably, yeah. They're not in. They don't sell it anymore, but the velvet pads. I felt in love with the velvet pads because I never liked leather pads. The airiness, the sound stage, the detail, never felt anything like that. In that moment, that was the moment I came in what like I'm starting today to call it clean-fi or clear-fi. Clean-fi is what I mean. Sounds better, sorry. Clean-fi. What is clean-fi? Clean-fi is not lo-fi, it's not hi-fi. It's like that gray area where you hear to music in a good way, with a good headphone. Nothing, no shit allowed. No headphones, no, probably no closed headphones, because or in general that mean, the problem with most of bad headphones and quite few, quite close headphone is distortion. You don't get a clean sound because probably they are EQ'd in a fucking illegal way. It's not illegal, for me it's illegal. And you know, all the in-ear, all the on-ear headphones, even some over-ear headphones. Back then, I don't know right now, but back then, I mean, I know back right now, I know AirPods, I know AirPods Max, and they're not good. So CleanFi is like, I think, starting to look for lossless music and a good headphone. The CleanFi is like, I think, what most people should look for, because hi-fi is like kind of a disease, a psychotic disease probably, and which I'm fighting. Yeah, and so I'm fighting because I'm spending money, but I'm fighting myself not to spend a lot of money, and you know, I'm quite finding my spot in this clean mid hi-fi area, because I spent a little money for an hip DAC. Why an hip DAC? Because this is a good DAC and is a good amplifier, and it's small, and I can take it anywhere, and I can put it there, and I can put it there, and this like cost me a lot of money. I paid it a lot more than its price. I don't know why. And yeah, I got this, I matched it with this, and I was like, okay, I feel the step. I literally feel the step. I really feel the step forward. These headphones don't have bass frequencies. They don't have it. But this little boy has a button that give them back, because Sennheiser didn't want to give these headphones these frequencies, and this free these headphones from this limitation. It's not perfect. In some songs, just give a clean bass. In other songs, I don't know if it's the problem of, you know, the instrument or the mastering. In some songs, probably because of these headphones, I get like a textured bass response, which sounds and feel like fake. Nothing else to say, but I can compromise on it. Okay. Next step of my disease. I wanted a good headphone to bring, you know, out of that door. And you know, I'm 24 years old, I have an internet connection, I have Reddit, Portapros, with Yaxi pads. I don't know, I don't have to tell you anything, probably. I booked these headphones, and right away I compared to this, and I was like, oh, alright, that was like how music sounds I mean, that's not really how music sounds. But I was like, ah, and maybe fall asleep, because portables, especially with Yaxi pads, are like the most relaxing, less fatiguing, more sugar-full headphones I ever tried. Which is not a real statement, but yeah, I use them every day because with this dongle I put in my iPhone, and iPhone can listen to music, and it's like perfect. I mean, perfect for going outside. I even listen to Spotify because these headphones give you the magic of not really caring about lossless or lossy codecs. I don't give a fuck. The music sounds the same because it's a relaxed headphones. This with the portables, you don't care about anything. You get a really good sound and feeling, and that's it. You don't have to care about anything. You don't have high frequencies, so don't listen to jazz with it, I guess. But yes, you still can do it the fuck you want because you're free. Okay, at this point of the video, I'm sure some of you will think or say, but portables are open back headphones. Why you bring them outside? People can hear your music. You will hear the environment around you. You will hear people talking. One, if you are listening to music, you probably don't hear your environment or people talking. And if you hear something, that's probably because it's going to kill you. Chupa chups. I don't give a fuck about people listening or like possibly possibly hearing my music, the music I'm listening to, because you know what, looking straight at you, you know what, this world needs more music, needs people that shares themselves, letting the possibility to other people, to people you don't know, to hear what you're listening is just like let human be humans. Alright, let's get back to the video. Okay, we are 11 minutes. Okay. What is the problem? These were getting a little bit old, and I really wanted to, I don't know, discover how music sounds like on a, you know, more circle, round shaped way, because these headphones, I repeat, don't have bass and are a little bit cold and a little bit, I don't want to art these headphones saying bad things because I still love them, but that's how that's the way they are. They are like very analytical, and you know, maybe with a very analytical headphone, someday you want to, you know, do dirty things, and this if you say to these headphones you want to do dirty things, they say, why? And you do, and you say, well, because, you know, we are complex beings. I don't know, that just I want to do it. I'm curious, I want to do it. And these headphones are like, but that's not logical. So yeah, I needed some headphones to do the dirty things with. And I looked around a lot on the internet. DMS, I think it's called. Zeos, Reddit, crazy people on crazy forums. Even Oluf. I follow this guy called Oluf, which is a little bit crazy too. And I thought, well, maybe that's not the case to spend $200. I mean, I'm Italian, I don't know why I said dollars, but 200 years, 300 years for an headphone, because, you know, I'm a student. I have a low wage job. I mean, my parents give me money, but still, that would be like a little bit. That's how now you have to say in English, a beetle. That's a beetle immoral. So again, I am 24 years old, I have internet, I have Reddit, I have YouTube, KPH30i ULTRA. I bought them, I luckily found them on Amazon ET at 35 euros. The grey one, I wish they had the beige one, but you know, I'm not spending 15 euros more buying them from America, USA, producing a lot of CO2, spending 50 euros for a color. So yeah, great. Okay, I bought them stock, I put them on, and they were like, okay, these are very similar to Porta Pros, which makes sense, but are these higher frequencies I'm hearing from this? Oh yes, this headphone goes further than, I don't know what higher frequencies corresponds to. 3K, 6, I don't know. And I was like, fuck, they're good. They're already very, very good. I mean, the stock KPH are insanely good. I mean, they're 35 euros. They're 35 euros headphones with a mic, with a button, and with, yeah, I'm still distant from you. Balanced plug. Balanced plug. I don't know, we live in a world where AirPods cost, normal AirPods cost like 100, 150. I don't know how they, what's the cost right now, but and they sound like shit. They're absolute shit. And this costs 35 euros. So I was just like, economy doesn't make sense. Culture doesn't make sense. We don't make sense. You don't make sense. And okay, so, but you know, I already bought the grado pads, and I was like with my sister in the end. So and I was like, all right, we are doing it anyway. So I unclipped the clip of the caps of the headphones, and I broke 2 of 6 clips, which is pretty good, I think, for my first mod. The grado pads, the grado pads. Yeah, the grado pads I bought came with, which was like, wow, this, and this, which is a little soft. Yeah, I don't know, it's like a little bit soft, but you can use like the thing you use to remove your eyebrows. I don't know. So I remove the front part to remove without damaging the original pads. So yeah, I got like kind of brand new if I want to put them back. I removed from the placement the driver and removed the foam, and put these fucking things on. And as you know, after a little bit of testing, I put the exterior foam on the interior for like softening the total harshness of higher frequencies, which soften like a good bit, a bittle, which softens a bittle. And I put these headphones. I don't know, the things the big audiophiles do, you know. Plugged it, unplugged it, put this, plugged it, unplugged it, put them back again, plug it. Yeah, this a little bit of times, and the video is ending, but you already know because you have the bar. This cost me 50 euros total with the pads. 50 euros. And are like better in any, I mean not any, but they're just better than the Sennheiser, which cost me at the time, like 5 or 6 years ago, 180, maybe they were discounted 150, 160, but you know, euros. They're better, like, I didn't say anyway, because these are analytical headphones, and analytical headphones does one thing and does one thing and that's it good. Soundstage and
positioning and detail. As a very good detail, as a very good positioning, you feel the position. And the soundstage is good, but the soundstage is good even here. This doesn't have in reality a lot of positioning, but the thing is hybrid. Would you trade off positioning for like really hearing your music? Well, yes, absolutely. And this with this you really hear to music. The problem is the stock KPH. With the stock KPH, you, pardon my metaphor, you look at the music with through an hole, okay, and you see which an hole which is like through this hole you got a cone, all right, a cone, and everything you see in that cone is like very good, absolutely good, and you see quite a bit far. With the portables, you get like the same feeling. You get to see the music through an hole, which is like maybe a little smaller, and you don't see very far, but you don't care. And with the ultra mega hyper, mine are hyper, I want to call them hyper, with the KPH30i hyper, with my KPH30 hyper, I don't look through an hole. I look through, well, I don't know how to say in English, the window of a boat. In Italian is oblò, but you know, the window, the circular window of a boat, of a love boat, and you stare like this. You get your face seeing. What is the problem? There is a big red flag. I don't know what is happening. I will cut it short. With this, you don't see through a hole. You know, the window is still a hole. You don't see through an hole. You feel like you are a bowl. You got a big bowl of like those four red fishes on your head. A big bowl on your head, transparent, but not invisible. Not invisible, transparent, and that's ruin it. That ruins all, because you see everything around you, but through a glass bowl, and so you're not really listening to the music, because you are separated from the music by this bowl, and that's the problem with the Sinatra. I don't. That's like the best way I can put it. This is not a bowl. You don't get the positioning, fantastic positioning, but you see it through an oblong from nowadays in American. Okay. My camera exploded. Not really exploded, but died, and probably that's the thing that happens every time you get into YouTube for the first time. Your camera dies. I want to close the big talk
I'm Jesus Christ. And closing it, I was saying you listen, you see the music through a big window with the KPH Ultra Hyper, but there is no glass, there is no window. That's like you feel. My God, you feel. You feel the breeze. Maybe for some people there is still the glass because they have 4,000 euros headphones, but you don't feel there is no glass for you. There is no glass for you. If you're seeing this video, there is no glass for you, and you feel the breeze and you feel the sea, the ocean, and you're like, well, if the weather is bad, if there is a storm, a monsoon, well, you get wet. You get like the storm in your face. And that's the metaphor, for like very sibilant or high frequencies based songs or albums. But that's the trade-off, I guess. Life, it's an economy of highs and bass. And that's, I think, the best metaphor ever used in the audiophile community.